back. Something went wrong with my internet connection. I was having some technical difficulties. Let me pull my hair up. Pull my hair up because I don't want it all in my face while I'm cooking. And I'm going to wait for a few minutes for some of you guys to come on in here so we can get started with this video and all that. Hey, Day Renee. How you doing, girl? I was just live a few minutes ago and the freaking live, it went out. I hate when that happens. So I'm going to have to go back and delete that video off my channel because it's pointless to keep it up there. Oh. But today on this live, I'm making some salmon. Hold on, girl. And I'm going to use my sauce doctor. I just bought this sauce today. Well, I didn't buy it today. It came, I ordered it a few days ago, and it came in the mail this past week. And so I did an unboxing video if you guys want to check that out. It's the last video I posted, which was this morning, maybe like around 9 or 10 o'clock this morning or whatever, I posted it. So I did the unboxing for the sauce doctor. Make sure y'all thumbs up the live. I see 9 people in the chat and there's only 4 thumbs up. Thumbs up the live, guys. Thumbs up the live. We're going to get into some things today. I'm not just cooking on today's video. I'm going to also be talking about Wendy Williams and how her brother, he made a video talking about the fact that she did not attend her mother's funeral. And I'm going to give my opinion and my thoughts on that. And also I want to talk about Kicking It with Sin City and how she has turned her comments back on. I watched the video today while she was sitting in her car, and she was saying she turned her comments back on. And also I want to touch on this whole Kevin Samuels topic. And, you know, because a lot of the people that is feeling so strong about my videos in terms of Kevin Samuels are men, and they have been really, really coming for me. And I want them to understand some things. You understand what I'm saying? But before we get into all those topics, I want you guys to see what I'm doing with my salmon. So I'm going to bring the camera down here so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm doing salmon, and I'm also making some broccoli. So let's go ahead and dive into the salmon. So the first thing that I'm going to do with my salmon is I'm going to poke some holes in it, right? And the reason why I'm poking the holes in there is because I didn't season it ahead of time so that the salmon can, the ingredients can really marinate in my salmon. So I'm poking the holes in it so that when I season it, that the spices can really marinate inside of my salmon. And also to make it a little bit more tender. So the first thing I'm going to put on my salmon is some garlic powder. I love garlic powder, guys. Like, when I tell you that I put garlic powder on just about every single thing that I cook, like, seriously, I put garlic powder on damn near everything. All my vegetables, my meats, everything, garlic powder. And I douse it. Like, I put tons of garlic powder on my food. I love, love, love garlic powder. I just pour my garlic powder, you know, just according to how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I just love garlic. That's how much I love garlic powder. So that's my garlic powder. Make sure you guys thumbs up the live. Okay. The next thing I'm going to use is some black pepper. We're going to get that black pepper up in there really good. Black pepper, black pepper. And one thing about me and black pepper is that when I make any type of food that's like a light, I call this light skin food. Like this to me is like a light skin food. So if it's light skin food, I want to see the black pepper on it. So yeah, that's what I call this type of food right here is what I call light skin food. The next thing I'm going to put is some parsley flakes. Okay? We got some parsley. All right. I like to see the parsley too. But of course, on the side of the salmon where the skin is, you're not going to see anything. So I'm going to make sure that I really, really cover the pink side, the meaty side of my salmon really well with this parsley because like I said, I want to see it. Okay. Next, we got some crushed red peppers. I probably shouldn't use crushed red peppers because, in fact, you know what? I'm not going to, no, you know what? I'm going to use crushed red peppers on 2 pieces of the salmon because I'm only going to use the Sauce Doctor on 2 pieces of the salmon, and then the other 2 pieces, I'm going to cook it a different way. Because this is my first time trying the Sauce Doctor, and it says that it's a sweet heat. And I'm not really, you know, too keen on spicy food. So I know that with the crushed red peppers, I can, you know, monitor how much heat I'm putting on it. I don't know how hot the Sauce Doctor is. So, you know, that's why I'm not going to use the crushed red peppers on the 2 pieces that I'm going to use the Sauce Doctor on. So I'm going to use the Sauce Doctor just on 2 pieces, and then the other 2 pieces, no Sauce Doctor. Okay? So a little crushed red peppers. Now I do like a little kick to my food now. I like a little kick. And then we have some adobo. Let's go ahead and get this adobo on here. Not too much of that because that's like your salty spice. So I don't want to make it too salty. So with the rest of my seasonings, you know, I just pour it until my ancestors tell me to stop. My ancestor said, Tish, stop now. That's enough. That is enough, girlfriend. And last but not least, I have some Old Bay. Gotta have some Old Bay for your fish, right? So we're gonna do that Old Bay on all 4 pieces. Okay. Flip it on the other side. Flip it over. Flip it over, over. All right. And then we're going to take our salmon and just rub it up. Making sure that we massage those spices in there really good. All right. We're going to rub it up real good. So these 2 pieces are the pieces I'm going to cook with the Sauce Doctor. You guys, go check out Adrian Cooking and Food Reviews. That's where I got my Sauce Doctor from. I got it from Adrian Cooking and Food Review. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know what it tastes like, but I'm almost certain that it's going to be good because when I tell y'all, his food be looking amazing on camera. Like, he used to own his own restaurant and, you know, things like that, and I just believe that it's going to be a good flavor. It's a Jamaican jerk sauce, and Adrian is from Jamaica, and y'all see these peppers on it, so I know that it got a little kick to it. It's probably not just a little kick. It's probably like a real serious kick. So that's why I said I'm only going to use it on 2 pieces of my salmon. All right. So we're going to go ahead and heat up our pan. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Let's see what's going on in the chat. All right. Let's go on in the chat. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who's in here. Michael Jones, dang, I just ate some delicious broccoli this morning. Broccoli, I love broccoli. Broccoli is like my all-time favorite vegetable, for real. I think I know where that salmon go when you eat it, right? Yeah. Hi, Big Rack Small Bites. I'm in the kitchen cooking, y'all. I don't know which one of you guys are watching. I don't know if it's both of you or not, but guys, go make sure you check out Big Rack Small Bites. They have an amazing mukbang channel. Two young ladies that, when I tell y'all, their food be looking so flipping good. I mean, it looks amazing. Hey, Drizzle Chew. Was it Drizzle? Drizzling Chew TV. Hi, how you doing? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to heat up my pan. Right? And I have some sunflower seed oil that I'm going to use to grease my pan for my salmon. Okay. Get the good sunflower seed oil. This is probably about, I would say I'll put about 2 tablespoons of oil inside this pan. About 2 tablespoons of oil. And let me get another pan for the other 2 pieces I'm going to cook, guys. Because like I said, I'm not going to use the Sauce Doctor on both pieces of salmon. So, one on all 4 pieces of salmon. 2 of them I'm going to use the Sauce Doctor. And 2 of them I won't be using my Sauce Doctor. So we put our sunflower seed oil in both pans. This is a smaller pan that I have here. And we're going to let that heat up and then do it like that. But let's get into what I wanted to talk about, what you guys see in the title of this video. The first thing I wanted to talk about is Wendy Williams not attending her mother's funeral. So I watched the video today, and it was Wendy Williams' brother. He was really, really sad in this video. What's his name? Let me tell y'all what his name is on YouTube. I'm about to tell y'all right now. What's his name? I'm about to tell y'all right now. Hold up. Wendy Williams' brother. Tommy Williams is his name. And when I tell you guys, he looked so sad in the video. Now, normally, I'm not with people airing out their family's business on social media. But this man, nothing about that video to me said that he was trying to disrespect his sister Wendy, you know, or put her down or anything like that. I didn't get that from this video. What I got, because what he does, this guy, Tommy, he sits in his car, and it's almost like his live videos are like a diary. Because he's sitting in his car and he just talk about his life and things that he's going through, and he just talk about things in his personal life, and it's almost like I said, it's like these lives are his diary, right? So I didn't get from him that he was trying to disrespect his sister or just put her down or anything like that. I got from him that he was coming from a very, very hurt place, because he just could not understand. His mind didn't let him wrap around. His mind could not wrap around the idea that his sister did not attend his mother's funeral. He was very, very hurt about that. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Hold up. Let's get back to these pots. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. That pot right there was like, hold up, Tish. You ignoring me. I had to take this little thin pan off the fire. Let me turn my fire down. And what I'm going to do now, I have some fresh garlic here, right? I got some fresh garlic. I'm going to put some fresh garlic in this one back here first, because this one didn't heat up as fast like that one. Then I also have here some fresh red pepper, some red peppers. I'm going to put that in here. And I'm going to let that saute in there. And then I also have some onions. Got some onions here too. And let's go. I'm gonna let that saute in the pan for a few minutes before I add my salmon. And I could go ahead and put this back on the fire and do the same with this pan. Put my fresh garlic, right? My red peppers. Or these, I think these are orange peppers. I'm calling them red peppers, but they orange peppers. See, that pan right there is it's too thin to win, honey. I'm just gonna put all those onions in there. So I'm gonna saute my onions, garlic, and my orange peppers first before I add my salmon for a few minutes. So I turn my fire down a little bit below medium. Okay? All right. So let's get back into what I was saying as far as Wendy Williams' brother Tommy. So her brother Tommy, like I said, he looked like he was really, really hurt by the fact that his sister did not attend this funeral. And like my sis, Chrissy Bouge said, y'all make sure to go check out Bouge on here on YouTube. Her name is Bouge. She did a reaction video to it today. So like I was saying, I hate that this thing is like, hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. My camera is, to me, is not sturdy enough. It's not. The ring light is not sturdy enough for me. And I feel like it look crooked. So like my sis Chrissy Bouge says, she made the statement to Tommy, everybody grieve differently, right? She said everybody grieves differently. And I agree with her on that. Everyone does grieve differently, right? But I gotta say that me personally, I would have felt a way also about my sibling not attending our mother's funeral. I would have. I think I would have been really hurt by it. And me personally, I can't see myself not attending my mom's funeral. But on the flip side, just like my girl Chrissy said, everybody grieves different, right? He don't know what is going on in her mind. Maybe she didn't want to see her mom like that. Maybe she wanted to have a memory of her from, you know, the way she last saw her. Maybe their last conversation they had, it was probably a conversation that she wanted to keep as a memory in her mind. Or maybe the last time she saw her, she wanted to keep that as a memory in her mind. She didn't want to see her mom laying in the casket, not breathing, just lifeless. You know what I mean? Maybe, who knows? I don't know. We don't know what was in Wendy Williams' head for her to not attend her mother's funeral. We don't know. But one thing that I do know is that people tend to judge you very harshly when you do something like that, not attend a parent's funeral. You are judged so harshly. And I get it. I understand why. I understand why, because in our minds, it's like, that's the person that gave birth to you. I had to put a little bit more oil in this one right here, because it started sticking to the pan. Because you start thinking like, that's the person that birthed you. How could you not be there to see this woman off? This woman that gave you life. This woman that took care of you all your life. This woman that clothed you, fed you, put a roof over your head, and loved you unconditionally. Loved you no matter what. Like, literally, no one loves us like our parents do. No one loves us like our parents do. There's not a person on this earth that is going to love us like our parents. So I get it why people would judge this situation so harshly. And I get why her brother is so hurt, because not only is that her mom, but he's her sister. He's her brother, I mean. And he probably wanted his sister there for support for himself as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a time when the whole family is supposed to come together and love on each other and support each other. I know, I'm sorry. My camera is bugging out today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I think that, yeah. Is that better? Yeah, that's the time that families are supposed to come together, love on each other, support each other, and just be that support system. You know? I'm putting a little liquid aminos inside of my salmon too, guys. This is liquid aminos. So I get it. I understand why the brother feels hurt. Number one, he's still grieving his mother. You know, he's in pain because of that. And then for his older sister to not attend the funeral, it's got to be heartbreaking for him. So I definitely understand it. But I want Mr. Tommy Williams to know that just because she didn't come to the funeral, it doesn't mean that she loved her mother less than you, or that she didn't love her at all. Because I'm quite sure she loved her mom. But again, like I said, maybe she didn't want to see her mother like that in her last days. So she didn't attend the funeral. What do you guys think about that? Would you not attend your mother's funeral? I know for me, I couldn't see myself doing that. I couldn't see myself doing that. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put my sauce doctor in my salmon, the one that I'm going to actually use the sauce doctor on. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Maybe the weight was too much to handle, so the finality of the funeral. Let's see. So the finality of the funeral would have done her in. Her brother is messy as, oh, she finally gave him the recognition he's been waiting for. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I'm going to sneak a salmon off the plate when you turn your head too. Hi, Brenda Jean. Hello, food looking good. I'm just coming and showing love. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see the title. Good subject. Thank you. All right. So, oh my God. Wait a minute, y'all. Don't tell me I can't get this open. What is going on? Hold on, y'all. This is going to be a little challenging right now, guys. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh, God, Adrian, you close. Oh, shucks, y'all. I can't get the deck. I got to take the salmon off the fire because I got to get this. Can y'all believe this? This is a mess right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I can't get it open. This is crazy. I need some muscles over here with me right now. Oh, my God. Oh, shoot. I can't get the daggone bottle open, y'all. So you mean to tell me I'm not going to be able to make no Source Doctor tonight? I'm not going to be able to taste this Source Doctor right now? Unbelievable. Not on live. Not live. Oh, I am banging it on the counter. This is messing up my live video right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh, I got it. That's why you can't give up. You can't give up. Oh gosh, what Michael McGee said? Throw it through your screen and lift the top and open with a butter knife. I got it open now, guys. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my Source Doctor on my salmon. Let me let you guys see. Let me bring you a little closer so you can see. Go ahead and pour some of this in there. Ooh. Look at that. Source Doctor. That's Source Doctor. That's that Source Doctor. I got the sauce. Okay. So we got the Source Doctor over there. These other 2 pieces of salmon, I'm not using the Source Doctor on. These are just going to be some regular pieces of cooked salmon here. Wait a minute. I want to taste this. I want to taste that. Yeah. That's good. It got a nice little kick to it. A nice little kick to it. So we're going to let this Source Doctor cook on my salmon for a few minutes. I'm going to turn the fire down on both. And then we'll go ahead and start making our broccoli. I'm going to start making the broccoli now. Let me back y'all up. Back y'all up. My accent is hilarious, Michael. What? Why you say it's hilarious? What's wrong? Why it's funny? I'm a Brooklyn girl, boy. All right. So let's go ahead and do this broccoli. Hold on, guys. Let me get some butter out the refrigerator for my broccoli. Hold on. Okay. So I got my butter because I like to use butter in my broccoli. What Brenda says, you have nice skin. I like your content. Thank you, Brenda. Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate that coming from a woman because we don't compliment and uplift each other enough as women, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's go ahead and turn on the fire for the broccoli. And then the next thing I want to talk about with you guys is kicking it with Sin City and how she turned on her comments. Oh my God, guys. Kicking it with Sin City has turned on her comments. I didn't watch her video from yesterday, so I don't know if she turned on the comments yesterday or was that today. But I do know that she turned on her comments. And she was so happy in the video because of all the love and support that she has been getting from her supporters. And I'm happy for her. I'm happy that people were actually being supportive of her and not dragging her for filth in her comments. So yeah, I thought that was wonderful. It was refreshing to see her feeling good about things, and just feeling happy that she's getting the support that she want from her subscribers and her supporters and things like that. I thought that was amazing. Some people, you know, no matter what, some people are still going to just dislike her, and they're going to say hateful things to her and mean things to her. But at the end of the day, like she said in her video, she made a good point when she said that whether there's negative comments or positive comments, she welcomed them all, And I got to say that I agree with her, because at the end of the day, when people come into your comment section and say negative, mean things to you, that means that they watched your content. And like it or not, we as YouTubers, we're here to make money, right? Of course, we want to put out good content for our supporters and make sure that people enjoy the work that we're putting out as content creators. But at the end of the day, everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to like you. It took me a long time to realize that, because I personally feel like I'm just this really likable person, and that people are just going to always like me off the rip, because I feel like I'm a really likable, cool person. But that's not the case. So we're going to put my broccoli inside of the pot now, guys. I probably should have used a bigger pot. Yeah, let me, I'm going to transfer the broccoli into this bigger one. That's not big enough. Yeah, that was too small. So everybody's not going to like you. And I'm going to tell y'all a story. Real quick. When I was living in Atlanta, I was working in this salon, right? And the salon consisted of about 8 to 10 hairstylists. And I'm the kind of person that when I first start working somewhere, or if I'm around people that I don't know and whatnot, I like to, observe my surroundings and be a little quiet and make sure that whoever I decide I'm going to befriend or, make my acquaintance with, that I just want to scope them out and see which person or which people I feel like my spirit and my vibe is going to connect with. So when I come in, I'm a little quiet at first. And when I say I'm a little quiet at first, it's not for a very long time, because I'm not a quiet person, in all honesty. I'm going to season my broccoli, guys. I'm just putting a little bit of adobo right now. This is some adobo that I'm putting in it. And the garlic powder, as I told you guys, that came from the beginning. I love garlic powder, so I'm going to sprinkle as much garlic powder as I want, because that's my business, as Tabitha Brown would say. Okay? So yeah, I put a lot of garlic powder in my vegetables, because I like that flavor of the garlic in my vegetables. And I'm going to also use the liquid aminos as well. Spray some liquid aminos in there. Right? Anyway, so like I was saying, I had started working at this salon, and a lot of people, women especially, they tend to judge me and think that I'm a certain way because of the way that I look, in terms of like my shape, and stuff like that. That was some crushed red peppers that I put in there because I wanted to have a little kick. Just a little kick. And I'm also adding some black pepper. So that's that for that. So a lot of women tend to judge me and, think certain things about me because of my looks. So I remember after I was at the salon for a couple of months, one of the stylists came to me and she said, "You are really, really cool." She was like, "I didn't think that you was going to be this cool. You so down to earth and this, and that, and da, 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 da." And I was like, "Why did you not think that I was going to be cool?" She was like, "Because of the way you look." Wait, what? I was just like, wow. And I had to respect her honesty. I had to respect her honesty, for real. So Triple L said, "What flavor does liquid aminos have?" It's kind of like a soy sauce or like a Worcestershire sauce, steak sauce, that type of flavor. Yeah. So basically, it's a soy sauce alternative. That's what liquid aminos is. It's a soy sauce alternative. Can you guys see that? And it's all-purpose seasoning from soy protein. So yeah, I'm saying all that to say, people will judge you before they get to know you. And everybody's not going to like you. No matter how nice of a person you are or how nice of a person you think you are. Everybody's not going to like you. And everybody don't like Sin City. But she do have some people that do like her. Now, me personally, I don't dislike Sin City. When I did commentary on her, the first reaction video that I did, as far as she's concerned, that was just it. It was just commentary, me making a video based on what I saw her saying to Walt's sister Adrian. That was it. It wasn't me making a video about her because I disliked her or anything. I don't know that lady. I don't, and I really didn't even watch her videos like that before I actually did that reaction video. I watched them, a few times or whatever, and I am subscribed to her channel. I subscribed to her channel when Walt introduced her to YouTube, So that's the reason why I had subscribed to her channel. But it's just that I honestly don't look at a whole lot of YouTubers. I mean, not YouTubers, a whole lot of mukbangers. If I look at a mukbang video, for the most part, it's because it may be someone that support me, so I want to support them back. Or if it's somebody like B-Love and, her family and stuff like that, it's because I'm being nosy and I want to see what they're talking about and what they're doing and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm not a person that's just going to be running around to random channels and looking at mukbangs. That's just not what I do. But anyway, that's my take on Cindy. I'm happy that she turned her comments back on. This way, it gives her a chance to interact with her supporters and get, she give feedback, they give feedback. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, the comment section is where you connect with people. And the comment section is where you kind of get to know people a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They get to know you. You can either choose to reply to certain comments or you can choose to not reply to certain comments. And that's how I operate my channel. You know what I'm saying? There's certain comments that I feel like, if I feel like it's rude or disrespectful, I'll just delete it. I'll just delete it. Or if it's a comment that is not so much disrespectful or rude, but something that I really don't agree with or whatever, and I don't want to go back and forth with the person, I'll just like it and just tell them, thank you for watching. Because at the end of the day, you gave me a view. And that's that. So my broccoli is almost done. I know my salmon is definitely done. I'm going to plate this. I'm going to plate this food, guys, and eat it while I'm on camera. Because I want you guys to see my reaction to the sauce doctor. Sauce doctor. I want you guys to see my reaction. Let me see what you all saying in the chat. I've seen Dr. Bragg's ACV, but never liquid aminos. See, I've never seen the ACV triple L. And Sin City is a female like everybody else looking for love. Unfortunately, it was in a public forum. Yeah. And then now everybody's trying to put this new girl on Walt. What's her name? Genuinely Nisha or something like that. I mean, I'm going to be honest. When I saw the video that they did with the Popeyes chicken or whatever, I did see a vibe in the video. But I'm one of those people that just because two people of the opposite sex is vibing with each other, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's something going on, you know? But hey, it may be something going on. We don't know. That's one of those things that we just got to wait to find out, you know, wait and see. You know what I mean? So, and that's it. Look at this broccoli, y'all. Look at that broccoli. Ooh, look at that. That broccoli look good, don't it? And look at my salmon. Look at that salmon. Oh, wait, it broke. That piece broke. Sorry, y'all. I want to get y'all. Look at that. Look at that salmon. Ooh. Y'all see that? How good does that look? I wait to taste it. I'm not even going to taste the sauce ahead of time. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient and wait until I make my plate, y'all. I'm going to wait till I make my plate. But y'all, and while I eat my food, I'm going to talk about the other. I want to have a discussion on the last thing that I put on here on the title, which is about Mr. Kevin Samuels. Y'all probably seen me post a few videos in terms of Kevin Samuels and stuff like that. So I'm gonna sit down and eat my food while I talk about that. But give me a few seconds. Let me be right back. I need to make me another drink, and then I'm gonna come back and make my plate because my salmon is done. My broccoli is done, but I want to make me a drink really quick. I'll be right back, guys. Hold your horses. Stay right there. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. And what I'm drinking tonight is, I got some Hennessy and cranberry juice. That's my drink. Put 2 ice cubes in here. All right, I'm gonna make my drink. So, like I said, I got some Hennessy and cranberry juice. This is the VSOP Hennessy. See, guys? I had this bottle since my birthday. My birthday was in October, and I just opened it today. That first glass that I had was the first time I opened it. Let me put a little more because that ice, that looked like too much ice for that. A little bit of Hennessy. Just a little bit more. Yeah, so my birthday was in October, and I'm just cracking it open. On my birthday, my guy, he filled up my bar with a variety of top shelf liquor, and there we go. Ooh, oh yeah, that's perfect. Now let me get a plate so I can plate my food and we can finish talking. Let's see what y'all saying in the chat. Apple cider. Oh, apple cider. Yeah, ACV. Duh. Walt said the next girl will not be on YouTube. I know that's right, Walt. She wasn't a YouTuber until Walt. No, actually, she did have a. When I looked at her channel, the video that she posted with her and Walt doing the Popeyes mukbang. The video before that was a year ago, so I guess it was something that she tried and she stopped. But she did have a video 1 year before. She likes attention, and clearly YouTube gave her instant friends. Exactly. Walt meant that he was going to keep any relationship private, and as he should. I mean, I would never bring a guy that I'm seeing on my YouTube channel. Well, I don't think I would anyway. I don't know. I have a thing with that. I feel like sometimes, let me turn this off. I feel like sometimes when you bring your relationship to social media, especially like YouTube, where people can freely comment on your videos and things like that, I feel like sometimes the comments can kind of, what am I trying to say? I feel like some of the comments can put a negative connotation on your relationship. You know, you might have one party in the relationship that's reading the comments, and let's say, I'm going to use Walt and Cindy for an example. In the beginning, the people did like her, and they was like, oh yes, hoorah, hooray, Walt got a woman, da 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 da. But then after a while, people started dragging her. And let's say a situation like that, where people is dragging your woman and saying, you better watch out for this, and you don't know if this, and she's not for you, and you might start reading into those comments if you don't have a strong mind. So I say that if you don't have a strong mind, to where things that people that don't know you in real life can affect your relationship, don't put it out there. Or B, if you just don't want nobody in your business, don't put it out there. Me personally, that's not something that I want to do. I'm not saying that I will never do it, but as of now, I can't see myself doing it. I can't. All right, I'm about to make my plate, and then we're going to go ahead and get into this next topic that I wanted to talk about. And here goes my first piece, my piece of salmon with the sauce doctor. Look at that. And my broccoli. I know some of y'all probably like, but where's the starch? No starch for me tonight. I generally eat like this. I eat like this most of the time, where I just have like a meat and a vegetable. I really don't eat a whole lot of carbs or like starchy foods. So this is how I eat for the most part. But growing up, you know, my mom, she cooked rice with every meal. There had to be some type of rice. So here go my food, guys. Y'all see it? Let's see what y'all saying in the comments. What's meant? Okay, say what I read that already. Walt meets anyone and tells them to get a YouTube. He does do that. You are right, Nikki. Hi, cooking, Madam Chef. Antoinette, I love your channel. You keep it real. Thank you, Antoinette. Comments can ruin or make relationships. They can. I agree. I agree. Hi, Ramona Coleman. Cindy stay hanging herself, but she not bothered. Yeah, okay. She played herself. Triple L says YouTube should be business, which social media is. I agree with that too. You didn't miss anything. Well, Aspire, you missed a little bit. Not, yeah, you missed a lot. I ain't even gonna hold you. You missed a lot. We 50 minutes in. So Smitty says, I love salmon and broccoli. Oh my God, and it smells so good. It looks really good. Thank you, thank you. Sweet Tea says, well, I am hoping Walter, Cindy get back together. Really? Oh wow. I believe he can work out their differences, and hopefully maybe, who knows? I don't see that happening, Sweet Tea, but keep hope alive. Yummy meal. Sweet Tea said moved on with the next dude. Brandon says, well, damn. And Smithfield says Cindy's moved on, getting ready to buy a home with the new guy. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I'm sorry. I don't see that happening. So I'm going to go ahead and take a bite. Let me say my grace. Thank you, Lord, for this food. Bless the hands that prepared it. May it be used for the nourishment of my mind and my body. In the name of Jesus, amen. So I want to taste this sauce, doctor. Let's see what this sauce, doctor. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's a good flavor, Adrian. No. I'm not even saying that this tastes good just because I'm on camera, guys. This sauce, doctor, is so freaking good. Y'all make sure y'all hit up Adrian Cooking. And as a matter of fact, I need some more of this sauce on my food, y'all. I need some more of this sauce on my food. I need some more on my broccoli, too. Oh, my God. It's so freaking good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, Adrian. Adrian's Cooking and Food Review. Y'all go check out his channel. Make sure y'all order some of this sauce, doctor. He got a sale going on right now. I think this bottle was like $20 or something like that. And it's prompt delivery and everything. Like, I ordered it and it came in the mail super duper quick. Like, oh my God, it's so good, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's so good. And I'm usually not into the sweet and savory, but it has just the right amount of sweetness and just the right amount of heat that is like not over. Neither one of the spices is overpowering. Like, for real. No, this is really good. It's so good. It's so good. Look. And I put some of the sauce on my broccoli too. Mm. 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 I want to keep it up here for y'all so y'all can see it. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I gotta eat for a little bit before I start talking about the next subject. Mm. It's so good. I was gonna do a video about the whole Wendy Williams thing, and I was gonna do a video about the Sin City's comments being turned on situation, and I was gonna do a video talking about the Kevin Samuels situation all separately. But y'all, it's so much work to edit videos and stuff like that. I don't even feel like it. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go live. And kill 4 birds with 1 stone. And that was cooking this food for y'all so y'all can see how it's done. And talking about those 3 topics. So, anyway, I like going live more than I like making videos anyway, so. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. This is so good. Yeah. Mm. Y'all make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Oh yeah, I'm about to drink something now. Mm. Cheers. Mm. Mm. It's so good. Mm. 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 Cindy not buying a house. She get out of what? That 1 20-inch apartment that y'all so shady. I swear. Y'all so shady. I swear. I'm trying to see all the comments. Hold on, y'all. I know she said she moved on, but don't know that to be true. When a woman gets hurt, she want to put the best on the outside. Food looks good. It really is, Drizzle. It really is. We were very harsh on her, I know, because I was one of them. And I am so sorry. Oh, sweet tea, that's sweet of you. That's sweet. I know what you meant when you said $1,200 apartment. And I will never be so critical with another person because words does hurt. It does, sweet tea. And I'm happy that you see that. I'm happy that you see that now, sweetheart. Too much happened to reconcile. I agree, Nikki. You can rent to own a house. That's true. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse the pig, y'all. Cindy's plan backfired simple. Yeah. Cindy doing videos every day. She need cash now. I ain't mad at her. She gotta get that money. Nikki, too much disrespect was said and done. Yep, triple. Don't forget to drink some. I did already. Wendy brother is doing way too much. Your food looks. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Booge is in the house. So look at my food. Chrissy, did you see my food? This food tastes so good. So I want to touch on the Kevin Samuels piece while we're here. I don't know if you guys that's in the chat heard of Kevin Samuels or seen any of my content that I posted about Kevin Samuels. And I wanted to make something really, really clear to the men out there that are big fans of Kevin Samuels. When I say that I don't like his deliverance on certain things, hold on. This food is so good. I'm talking about the way that he devalues women in terms of if a woman comes on his live and they consider themselves to be, in terms of looks, a 10, and he doesn't view her as a 10, or other men doesn't view her as a 10 in terms of looks. I think it's very rude and disrespectful to tell a woman, a black woman, and you're a black man, in front of hundreds of thousands of people, that if you think you're a 10, then I'm going to end this live. I agree with most of the things that this man say. I really, really do. Because he back his stuff up. He back his stuff up with facts. You know? He back up a lot of things that he say with facts. So I agree with most of what he says. I truly don't believe that in general, high value men that, and high value men, according to him, is men that make 6 figures a year. I truly don't believe that in general, all high value men would not marry a woman who has children or who is over a certain age, 35 to 40 or something like that. I just don't believe that. In fact, my son's father is a 6-figure guy. Right? My son's father is a 6-figure guy. And I called him. We're not together. And our son is an adult. My son is 28 years old. And I called him and I asked him. You know, I told him about this whole topic or whatever. And He disagreed. He was like, no, that's not true. It's not true. What about the man that can't have children? What about that six-figure man that can't have children? Because according to Kevin Samuels, a six-figure man don't want no woman with children because he want his own children. What about that six-figure man that can't have children? Every man's sperm ain't out there floating around healthy and making babies, right? Am I right or wrong? He's definitely speaking for himself. But I believe that he's also speaking for other men out there who, according to, he's an image consultant. So I'm sure he did his due diligence and did his work, in terms of interviewing different men and asking them questions. And the majority of them probably lined up with what he's saying. Right? But I just think that, like I said, I agree with him on a lot of things, most things, because when I look at NBA players and, big time celebrities and stuff like that, if those men aren't already with a woman before they came into that, they definitely are looking for those high fashion model type looking females. Not the everyday girl like you and I that's watching this video. They're not looking for us. And I'm cool with that because I'm not looking for them. Okay? I'm not looking for them. But, like you said, the ones who are with like average looking females, they were with those females before they became a six-figure guy. I agree with that too. I was looking at this video yesterday. It was a little girl, a little black girl. Excuse me, y'all. What S. Pryor says, a lot of celebrities that hook up with women that already got kids, it doesn't seem to be a problem for them. I agree. Anyway, I was looking at this video. It was this little girl, a little brown girl, a little black girl. Y'all make sure y'all thumbs up this live. I see 61 of y'all in the chat. And it's only 34 likes. But it was a little girl. And some of you probably saw this video. She looked into the camera. And she said, I'm ugly. Why is it that a 3, I think she was 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken, the woman that was holding her in her arms, she was doing her hair. If I'm not mistaken, she was 4 years old. I think I heard the woman say that she was 4, because she made a statement like a 4-year-old shouldn't be thinking like that, right? The little girl looked into the camera and said, I'm ugly. Right? And the woman who was doing her hair immediately checked her like, no, baby. No, you're not. You have a beautiful smile. You have pretty white teeth. You have 2 dimples. She was just like, you are pretty. You are pretty. She said, what did I tell you about your dimples? Everybody, most people don't have 2 dimples. The little girl had 2 pretty dimples on both sides of her cheeks. Right? And honestly, she wasn't one of those little girls that you would see and you would be like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Oh my God, look at her hair. Oh my God, look, she wasn't one of those little girls. But she still was a beautiful little girl, because guess what? At the end of the day, she's a little girl. So my point in bringing that up is this. That woman that was holding that little girl, telling that little girl that she was pretty, and that she had pretty teeth, and that her dimples are pretty, and that she can be what she wanted to be when she grow up, and all those positive things. She's going to grow up to be a woman. And if she continues to get those things instilled in her, she's going to grow up thinking that she is a 10 and that she's beautiful. And then all of a sudden, here comes a man like Kevin Samuels that will get on camera with her for less than 5 minutes and tell her that she's not a 10. Who is he, or any other man for that matter, to tell a woman that she's not a 10? Just because the world don't see you as that, that's why we have a thing called self-esteem. We are supposed to feel good about ourselves in every area of our lives. I guarantee you, if that little girl was to say to Kevin Samuels that I'm ugly, he wouldn't say, right, you are ugly. Why? Because she's a little girl. But what's the difference? But like I said, that little girl is going to grow up to become a woman who's going to still feel like she's beautiful, like she's pretty and all of that. And she will, not because, but she will grow up to feel that way if the people in her life continue to hold her up and tell her words of encouragement and to tell her, to just uplift her. If she continues to get that from the adults in her life, she's going to grow up thinking that she's beautiful. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? And then he got all these men out here brainwashed, coming under my post, under my comments, telling me that I'm just as delusional as these women out here. A black man putting women down based on their looks. That ain't cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. Somebody did all that work to make this little brown black girl feel good about herself, and then this man that she don't even know can come and tell you that you're wrong about the way you feel about yourself. What? Huh? And most of the men that's coming in my well, I could say out of 100% of the men who support Kevin Samuels, or 100% of the men who commented on my post in terms of Kevin Samuels being rude and disrespectful, and commented on my post in terms of him devaluing women and things like that. All they can say to me is, oh, he's giving them the harsh reality. He's giving them the hard reality. And, this and that, or whatever the case may be. Oh, these women are delusional. They need to hear this. Why do they need to hear that they're not a 10? That's the main problem I have with him. Why do they need to hear that they're... Thank you for the super chat. Snuggle6, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Why do we need to hear that? Why do women need to hear that? If you don't think that you're beautiful, then who will? If you don't think so, who will? Why? Why? That is the thing that I can't get with the most about him. You ask a woman, how does she rate herself on a scale of 1 to 10? And if she says that she feels like she's a 10, so be it. Maybe she's a 10 to the average guy. Obviously, she's not a 10 to the high value man. But those high value men who want a woman that looks like a supermodel or whatever the case may be, have that specific type of look that they're looking for, they want trophies. And you know what you do with a trophy? I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. Let me ignore this call. Do you know what you do with a trophy? You put it up on a shelf and you look at it. You put it up on the shelf and it just sit there until you're ready to take it down and show it off to people. That's what they want. They want a trophy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with wanting a good-looking woman. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Hell, we all want good-looking people, a good-looking man, a good-looking woman, or whatever the case may be. We all want that. But the truth of the matter is, everybody on this earth is not good-looking to the naked eye. However, looks fade. It's all about what's in here. It's all about what's in here. Looks fade. I know it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And again, like I said, I agree with him on a lot of things. I agree. I do. But I don't agree with the devaluing women and putting women down, especially in front of hundreds of thousands. Your platform, you have hundreds of thousands of people looking at you. And by the time, it could be a woman that really felt really good about herself, but by the time she got on your platform and you put her in her place about how she looked to you, that just went downhill. That went downhill. That's not cool. That's not cool. I don't care what nobody say. It's not cool to do that. And it's rude. It's disrespectful. And it's harsh. They didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve that. He told the woman, you're average at best. To who? To you? It's not cool. Let's see what y'all saying in the comments. Let me read what these comments are saying. I missed a lot because I've been talking and talking and talking. I've been talking. So Snuggles 668 says, do you pay attention to the commercials that's geared towards women and what women are mostly perpetuated as? Beautiful, and what women likes to emulate the beauty. It keeps fading in and out, y'all. Standards of those women. Yeah, I do pay attention to that. Children pay attention to what they see their mothers do. So what was their mother doing? Who did their mother emulate? Great in me says Kevin Samuels is the demon. Any woman with common sense would never listen to Kevin Samuels. Snuggle said, who is the one that is going to judge a woman by what this see as beautiful? Obviously it's these high value men. Like, I don't know, like, what happened? What's wrong with a woman feeling like she looks good? What's What's wrong with that? I'm trying to figure out, when did that become a problem? When did that become a problem? Great in Me says, I hear women talking about Kevin Samuels, and I have since a no not to even click on his channel. Well, I clicked on the channel and I watched his videos because I know that it's great content to put on my channel to spark a conversation. It's, it's a thought-provoking topic. He has thought-provoking topics, and I know that, it's going to drive traffic to my channel. So that's why I clicked on the videos. Okay. What is the consumer of a woman? Who is the woman supposed to get with another woman? Who is going to judge the woman by their beauty? Is it a woman? No, obviously it's going to be a man that judge her by her beauty, but we're not talking about the fact that the woman is being judged by her beauty by a man. We're talking about a man being rude and disrespectful to a woman and basically telling her that you're delusional because you are not a 10 in front of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. I don't think that's cool, but that's me. That's my opinion. That's me. Why would women ever get with a woman anyway? I don't know about that. John Ivy says, interesting. As Pryor says, black people got to get together because the colorism within our own race is ridiculous. I agree. You have someone in every race who don't like their own race is common. I'm a black woman and I've had black women do me really, really bad. Olivia, what is the name? Of Avogada says, she says she's 5'6". Miles Alexander says, because we are a world that has to deal with reality. What do you mean by that? Nope, she's a 6. Truth doesn't matter here, I can see. It's not that truth doesn't matter. What's that? Avogada. It's not that truth doesn't matter. It's about being tactful in your deliverance. And like, I just feel like there's no need to tell a woman that she's not a 10. And there's no need. And no, let me retract that. I'm gonna retract that. There's no need to tell a woman that if you think you're a 10, I'm going to end this live. Y'all don't see how that's problematic? Y'all don't see how that's rude? Y'all don't see how that's disrespectful? Y'all don't see how it's mean? If you think you're a 10, then we need to end this live. Wait, what? I'm going to tell you like that. If I was that female, I would have ended it myself. Because you're not, I don't even know you. You're a stranger. You're not going to talk to me that way. What? Freak out of here. Snuggle said, why do women go in his platform and speak to him? Do you know the reason? I'm curious. They go on his platform because they're trying to get advice from him how to attain a 6-figure man. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like it's a bunch of tomfoolery too for these women. Like, first of all, if you are a woman who has seen multiple videos of his where he done told other women, girl, you delusional, you're not going to get this, you're not going to get that. And you come up there with your scenario of a woman who, in his opinion, doesn't deserve or isn't is highly unlikely to get a high value man, you come up there and you tell him things like, I'm 35, I have a 6-year-old son, and I've never been married, and blah 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 blah. Why would you go up there? You know he going to freaking let you have it. You watched the videos. You watched them. So I'd just be wondering, like, is this a setup? Is this like, are they doing this for shock value? Excuse me. It got me to wondering and thinking, like, you females are delusional to go up there and talk to this man in front of hundreds of thousands. You know what you're gonna hear. You know what you're gonna hear. So yeah. Miles Alexander says, I wouldn't want a woman who wasn't grounded in reality. She was dealing with reality, so no man should take her seriously. What do you mean? The reality, what reality are you talking about, Miles? The fact that he don't think that she's a 10? Because in actuality, in her mind, she feels like she's a 10. So that's her reality. Why take her reality from her? Why? What do you get out of that as a man? What do you get out of that? That's what I want. What is it that a man is getting out of telling a woman that she's not as good looking as she thinks she is? Huh? Make that make sense for me. What is he getting out of that? That's not cool. John Ivy said you have black women on YouTube calling black men dusty, conquered, dominated. But I guess that's okay. Absolutely not okay. Listen, I would never condone a woman calling a man dusty, conquered, or any of those negative things. That's not okay. But that's not what we're talking about right now. What you're talking about is for another video. We're talking about how Kevin Samuels disrespects black women because they think they look good and he don't. Okay, yes, he admitted that he doesn't consider himself to be a 10. Okay, that's fine. You could not consider yourself to be a 10. That's your preference. That's you. But what's wrong with a woman feeling in her heart of hearts that she's a 10? What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with it. Women don't get it. We are logical beings. Hold up. She didn't need to be there. We'll tell them, and they need to go to Plastic Hollywood and get them a trophy. Yeah, that's okay. It's acceptable. Okay, let me see. Great in me. When you have a man that believes in Jesus Christ, you don't have those problems. Miles says, stop being the victim. He's talking to J-Dub. S. Pryor said, I've never watched him now. Heard about him from you. Is he really that bad? Who is he with? Who is he? What does he do? That's what she said. I'm sorry. Check him out for yourself. Don't listen to folks who are getting brownie points banging on Kevin. Is this Kevin Samuels gay? As far as I know, he's not gay. He's been married twice. Tasha says he would cause people who have low self-esteem to believe what he's saying. The thing is, he is a 10 to women. Did you tell Kevin Samuels how you feel, ma'am? This is the first time I've clicked on your channel. No, I haven't told him how I felt. No. Um, some of these men have issues. Every man on this planet have issues. Every one on this planet have issues. Absolutely. We all have some type of issues. Southern Belle Beauty says, sad truth, everyone is entitled to their choice of person. However, most black men with displaced negativity towards black women were raised by a black woman that looks like the same type of women. Southern Belle also, for some of those black men that they're not too pleasing on the eyes and their money is attraction for getting the trophy. Absolutely. I mean, Kevin Samuel said that, a man's value is his money. And he said a woman's value is her looks and her femininity. That's the woman's value. Well, maybe he was hurt and mistreated as a kid and women by a woman. He could be a man scorned, holding on to hurt and feelings and get his satisfaction by degrading other women. Never heard of him, but hopefully he's living in his truth. He's been hurt by a woman or some women. But he's weak if he has been hurt by women before and he's talking down on women just because he was hurt by women. He's weak. My ex was hurt and his mom bad as a kid, teen, and he had female issues in his adult life. You should have told him there's a nice, strong black man waiting on him since you don't like women. Check out his videos. He has blown up because men understand where he's coming from. He's been saying what I've been telling single women for years. Okay, who are you trying to get a relationship with, yourself or finding a man? I don't know who you're talking to, Miles. I don't entertain demons. If men can relate to him, then he needs a man. But there's a lot of hard up women out there that want a man really bad, so they will take a man like him. Thank you, John J, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. I support Kevin Samuels, although I do understand and respect your opinions and viewpoints. Much success to you, young lady. I appreciate that, John Ivory. I've been telling women this fact for decades. A woman will work for the right education, job, and career, but most important thing in life, it comes down to luck. I bet you those women be giving him money. Well, I heard that he charged $1,000 an hour for a session. Like, he does consultations with people who want to find love and, marriage and things like that. And, I'm going to give him some credit. I'm not taking I don't want to take away from him. Excuse me. I'm going to give him some credit because as he said in some of his videos that he spoke to women and he said that, he's had, I think he said something like, in the last 6 months, 3 marriages or 3 engagements. I can't remember the numbers, but he's had some successful situations where people actually were matched up with their husband and wife. And kudos to him. I commend him on that. And again, like I said, I don't disagree with most of what he says because when he give his when he states certain things to these women, it's not just opinions. A lot of it is facts. Okay? A lot of it is facts. Like one woman called in and she was from Alabama, and I think she had like 2 kids. That was one of the videos I did a reaction to. She said she had 2 children, and she had 2 children. I think she was 35 or something like that, and she said she wanted a high value man, and she said she lived in Alabama, and he pointed out something very, very true. Alabama is one of the lowest paid states in the country, and high value men only consist of 8 to 10% of men. So the odds were stacked against her based on that alone. So, I agree with a lot of what he says. I do. I want you guys to hear me when I say this. I agree with a lot of what he says. I do. Most of what he says. 95% of what he says. I just don't agree with the way that he put women down in terms of their looks and, other things. He said that with age, a woman, her value goes down. And he compared women to products. A product? Huh? He said, what product on the market gains value over time? There's no product on the market that gains value over time. I agree with that. He said that the men are the consumers and the women is the product. Huh? So, y'all know that we used to be products over 400 years ago when Massa and them was buying us and selling us and, stuff like that. That's when we were products. I'm not a product. I'm a human being. He tried to talk a woman out of saving herself. She decided that she was going to be abstinent and not have sex before marriage. And he tried to talk her out of that. I thought men loved women who isn't out here being promiscuous and just giving her goodies away to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's what I thought. Correct me if I'm wrong. It sounds to me like that specific woman valued herself. That's what it sounded like to me. He said there's no man, no high value man that would marry a woman who's a born again virgin. That's a lie. I was listening to Tamar's podcast. I got a video on my YouTube channel about that, about Tamar's new podcast. It's called Under Construction. Right? And she had a woman on her podcast. She was, I can't remember what her title was, but, and forgive me guys, I'm really bad at remembering names and things like that. But the woman, I think she was some type of consultant or something like that, like a business consultant or something. And she believed in the power of a vision board. And she was saying that she had gotten out of a think it was a 15-year relationship with a man who wasn't the father of her child, I believe. I think it was 15. Was it 15 years? 12 years, 15 years? I know it was something in the double digits. Anyway, after she got out of that relationship, she decided that she was going to remain abstinent until she meets her husband. You know, until marriage. She was not going to give up the cookies anymore until she got married. Right? She met this man who was a businessman, a high value man. And she met him through business. Basically, she helped him with his business. She helped him to, you know, build his business up and stuff like that. And they wind up getting married. And she waited until they were married. According to her, that's what she said. I'm going to believe her because that's what she said. Okay. I can't sit here and say that she was lying or telling the truth. I don't know. But according to her, the next time she had sex was when she was married. Right? And the man that she married was a high value man. And she had a kid. And she was over 30. So the point I'm making here is that this doesn't hold true for all high value men or all men in general. That is such a generalized statement. Anyway, I think I rambled enough on this video. And I saved the best for last, the best topic. I mean, the other two topics that I spoke about on this video, it was really short and brief. But the reason why this specific topic was, you know, long-winded is because I feel really passionate about Black women. I feel really passionate about Black men and the fact that there could be a Black man who will put Black women down in front of hundreds of thousands of people because they think or feel like they look a certain way. I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful for anybody, a woman, a man that is less than desirable to other people. I think it's wonderful that they feel the opposite way. Why they gotta be delusional? That's a beautiful thing, in my opinion. That's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna read what y'all saying in the comments, and then I'm gonna end this live because I don't know if the comments are gonna stay on the screen once I end this live. And I do like to read what you guys are saying so I could, you know, my feedback on what you guys are saying and stuff like that. A woman will work for I think I read that already. I bet you these women be giving him money. I think I read that already too. Miles Alexander says, yes, because a woman who is honest with themselves see that the way they have been going ain't working. I mean, I agree with that. A woman who's honest with herself, she definitely will see that the things that she's doing in relationships isn't working for her. I agree 100%. I totally agree. That's facts. Like, you gotta be honest and truthful with yourself about the way that you've been doing things to keep having failed relationships. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a woman who feels confident in her looks and in herself. And then a man comes along and try to tell her that she's less than what she thinks she is in terms of looks, and in terms of the fact that she has children, and in terms of the fact that she she may have had multiple partners and things like that. Why? That's I just don't agree with those things. I'm sorry, I don't. I just don't. I don't. I don't. That's because of what they've been through with a black man. All black men are not like that. Miles Alexander says, in me, look at the numbers of single black women. I'm older, and I know so many career women who are calling dogs their baby. Wow. Somebody said, happy birthday, Vicky. His subs have gone up 100K in about a month. They have. And the reason why they went up like that is because of that one video that went viral where he told the woman that she was average at best. And let me tell you all this. No, I'm gonna keep that to myself. Those women want a man really, really bad if they're calling dogs their baby. Tell me at least one fact that he has thrown at women, please. I think I touched on that already. Great in me. I believe in Jesus Christ. There's nothing Jesus Christ will not do if you ask him. Facts. My high value earning baby mama is nothing like Kevin Samuels, this disgusting mansphere. If a woman walks with Jesus Christ and follow him like she's supposed to, he will give her anything that she asks for. Amen. I'm a witness to this. Stop being lazy and get your homework. Do your homework. You can't speak about someone you haven't put any work into. Miles, somebody, everything on this planet is temporary. I don't care how much money you got. It's temporary. Me marry your Bible. I'm perfectly average and my man makes 6 figures and I don't, and he treats me like a queen. That's right, girl. I know that's right. Jay Bird, don't you worry your pretty little head about me and my Bible. Stop doing that to yourself, ladies. Unicorns might exist, but don't spend your life looking for one. No one is talking about unicorns but you. True. Tasha says true. Stop with the victim nonsense. I don't know what victim nonsense you're talking about, Miles. Awesome live. You kept me connected with your commentary. Powerful topic. Thank you. Hallelujah. Thank you. These black men lack character, and he is selling a dream to those men, and sadly they will die alone, broke, in the nursing home. Me twerking for the Lord. This Samuels dude is a demon. I'm telling you, listen to me. He's a demon's demon. Demons really exist because their dogs have more loyalty and love for them. That's deep. That's on you. The men that follow him are not even the target audience. They aren't even in the tax bracket. He's selling the dream and they will die alone. Wow. I don't know. I haven't been following him that long. I just, ever since the video that he did telling the young lady that she was average at best, that's when I started to pay attention to his content. And, like I said, I do agree with a lot of what he says. I'm not disputing, some of the, a lot of the things that he say. I just don't like, his deliverance when it comes to sisters. Like, stop with the narrative of you can't think that you're a 10 because in my eyes you're not a 10. That's not cool. Okay. Oh, I don't know. The gentleman was saying that he knew women that call their dogs, meaning literally bear dogs baby. Well, I love my unicorn. Facts, great in me. Um, you sound like kinda bitter. Are you really married or is that just a fantasy? Be nice, guys. I mean, if the lady says she's married, she's married. Why does it have to be a fantasy? Don't drag each other down. Exactly, as prior. Just because he doesn't think the woman is a sin doesn't mean that the next man won't. As I said to one of the guys that commented on one of my videos, I was just saying to him that an average woman may be a 10 to a average guy. And maybe she's not a 10 to a high value guy. But at the end of the day, why knock her for feeling like that? That's the only point I'm trying to make here. That's all I'm saying. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Y'all are having a good time in the chat. I'm not going to let y'all keep entertaining each other, throwing insults at each other and arguing with each other in here, because that's not why we're here. Ella, you're right. He doesn't speak for all men. Because like I said earlier in the video, my son's father is a six-figure guy. And when I told him about what this dude, Kevin Samuels, his concept and what he was saying, what he's been saying, he had to disagree. So anyway, I want to thank each and every one of you who was in attendance for this live video from the beginning to the end. Those of you that came in from the middle to the end. And those of you that came in at the tail end. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up on your way out. Share this video. Thank you, Ella. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, S. Pryor. Thumbs up this live. Share it. Again, this topic is a great topic because it's a thought-provoking topic. Thank you, Ella. I appreciate you. Is that Ella or L? Thank you. This is a thought-provoking topic. That's the main reason why I decided to talk about this on my channel. I have a couple of videos where I gave my opinion on this dude, Kevin Samuels, and when I tell you the guys, they really came for my whole neck, but it's okay because at the end of the day, it's driving traffic to my channel, and I'm all for the traffic, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent opinions. I'm all for all of it. It's all good. But again, thank you guys. Peace. Y'all have a good night. And I'll catch you guys in another video. Peace. Later.